Hi, this is Craig with JLT Performance. Today we're going to do an install on a 2011 to 14 Mustang V6. All right, first we're going to start by disconnecting the MAF sensor. There's a pin underneath. Pull that out, press it down, and slide it off. Next, we're going to take the crankcase hoses off. There's a gray pin. You pull that back. Clamp at the throttle body. Loosen the hose clamp at the airbox and remove the OE intake tube. Using a 10mm socket, I'm going to loosen this bolt holding the airbox to the fender, and then you'll be able to remove the airbox from the vehicle. Okay, there's a front snorkel piece. Make sure you slide that inlet out of there and remove the airbox. You're going to want to remove the MAF sensor from the airbox lid and transfer it to the JLT tube. Okay, if your car's an automatic, you're going to want to drill a 1/2 inch hole 6 inches from the end of the tube to about this location, so that you can install the vacuum line. Ends up being right about there. Okay, with your hole drilled about 6 inches from the end of the tube, you're going to install the supplied grommet and hose barb. You can reach through the inside of the tube to make sure that it's seated all the way, and install this 2-way hose barb. Okay, next we're going to install the JLT heat shield. There's a tab in the front and a stud that the front tab goes over. We supply a nut, and then we can reuse our factory bolt on this side. Just reusing the OE bolt, and then we'll secure it to the front with the supplied nut and the OE bolt here. Okay, next we're going to install the JLT coupler onto the tube. And you can leave the hose clamps loose for now. So we supply another piece of edge trim for the hole on the heat shield for the intake tube to go through. Make sure that's in place, and then put your tube through the heat shield. Install the coupler over the throttle body, and then we can tighten down some clamps. Okay, next we're going to install the MAF sensor onto the tube using the supplied gasket and hardware. You won't be able to do this before you put the tube through, so it's got to be done afterwards. Okay, next we're going to install the air filter onto the tube and tighten down the hose clamp. Reconnect the MAF sensor. Slide it onto the MAF sensor. Make sure that red clip is pushed into place. Reconnect this vacuum line and reconnect the crankcase hose. All right, guys, that's the end of the install. Really easy, 20-30 minutes. If you have any questions, give us a call. Thanks for watching.